Let's film this video before the lighting gets completely bad, because the sun is already going down because it's 6 p.m. So let me get this video out before the sun completely goes down and I'm sitting in the dark trying to teach y'all about Lilith and astrology. Okay? What is poppin', YouTube? It's Sydney Island here. That's Island with the Y, not an S. And today we are going to get into Lilith and astrology. Yeah, I got my seductive kind of energy going on because that's the kind of energy that Lilith operates in. Okay? But she nasty, y'all. Let me tell you. Lilith is a nasty woman. She's a seductress. She is dangerous. Lilith is not just a beautiful woman. She is not just a clever woman. She is a dangerous woman in astrology. Let's talk about Lilith. Let's talk about her. So, if you have been searching for the meaning of Lilith on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers and astrologers, and if you've been researching in books, they will all say that it comes from a few different myths. And one of the main myths is the myth that Lilith was Adam's first wife. But Adam was like, submit to me. Submit to me. I am the man and you gotta get under me. Alright? And then Lilith was like, submit to you? Oh, hell no.
To the no.
Submit
no,
to you?
No.
For what? I'm my own woman. I am a queen. I am confident. I am sexy. I got it all. What do I need to submit to you for? This is a sexual kind of thing, okay? It's more of a sexual kind of thing than anything. He wanted her to be underneath him. She found pleasure in that, but over time she was like, this is boring. We need to switch it up a little bit. And Adam was like, no, you're the woman. You need to remain beneath me. Mind you, this is a very old myth, okay? So when this myth was around back in the day, this made more sense. But this is a new day and age. Lilith had a new day and age mentality. So she was shunned by Adam and his kingdom, if you will, for not wanting to submit to him, for not wanting to play the role of what a woman was supposed to play, right? So he threw her out. And she had to wander lost in the Garden of Eden before Eve came along. Who I guess Eve was like, let me submit to the brother. You know what I'm saying? Eve was like, all right, I submit. Because I don't want to be like Lilith out there lost and crazy and terrifying. So Lilith became a demon. And she decided to feed on the energy of pregnant women and children. Okay, she liked to suck the life out of them. So, Lilith in astrology is typically more of a dark, demonic energy, if you will. And it is the dark, demonic energy that lies within you and me and everybody else. Ain't nobody omitted. Ain't nobody excused from the dark energy of Lilith. Everybody has a Lilith in their birth chart. Okay? And if you're interested in finding out what your Lilith is, you can go to astroseek.com, you can go to astrocharts.com, you can go to cafeastrology.com. There's many different websites that you can go to put your birth chart information in to figure out what your Lilith is in. I recommend, I think it's called astroseek.com. Some websites don't even have a Lilith in there, so you have to really kind of like search around to find which ones. Okay, Lilith and astrology. Let's sip on this Moscato real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right. Whew. Lilith is the perversion of the zodiac sign that it is in. So if you have a Lilith in Leo, it is the perversion of Leo. It is the more dark, more warped, more corrupt energy of Leo. Same for if you have a Leo in a Lilith in Aries. It is the perversion of Aries. It is the more extreme, dark version of Aries, but it is very subconscious. And oftentimes you don't even know that it is there until you are in an extreme situation with somebody else. Usually a sexual situation. Not always sexual though. Usually it's a situation that involves you and someone that you're really close to. Lilith is more of the negative, dark aspects of your feminine energy. Whereas your moon sign, yes, it is a feminine energy because the moon rules Cancer, and Cancer energy is all about the mother and the womb and feminine energy. There's such thing as a black moon Lilith, which is more of the darker aspects of the moon, which is more of the unhealthy, negative, dark energies of the moon. Okay? The energy that you are ashamed of. The energy that you kind of like push to the side and you don't really want many people to know about, or maybe you don't even know about it. Okay? And it manifests differently in the birth chart of a man than in a woman. Okay? So, let me check my notes here. Look, I got this cute little way. I wrote Lilith in Astrology, and it got a couple hearts. Because, you know, I got to do the artsy, fartsy stuff for my notes. Okay. So, let me just shut up and get to it. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. Okay. Lilith in Astrology, I wrote down that this represents the primitive impulses. Alright? The primitive. Now, I'm going to get into the individual video of each sign later. But in this video, I'm just talking about astrology. I mean, not, of course I'm talking about astrology. I'm talking about Lilith. Okay? I'm just talking about Lilith in this video. But I'm going to make a video for Lilith and Aries separate, Lilith and Taurus separate, and so on. In this video, we're going to talk about how Lilith in astrology represents the primitive impulses. Okay, those raw impulses, your raw behavior that is a little bit nuts, okay, a little bit scary, that is, let's just say less refined, which is less Libra energy, more Aries energy, more Scorpio energy, more fight, raw, crazy energy, very sexual. Lilith represents our sexuality. Lilith represents our fetishes. All right, it represents our sexual fetishes, our kinks. Okay, it represents our dark, crazy, weird sexual fantasies that we would never tell anybody about. That is Lilith. Okay, and when you learn about your birth chart, you will delve into it and you will find, okay, that's why I have those really weird, bizarre sexual fantasies. I didn't know why. When I look at my birth chart, it makes complete sense. It's because I have a Lilith in so-and-so. Lilith in astrology, it reveals your repressed sexual energy, your repressed sexuality. The sexuality that you have that you bury, that maybe you are even ashamed of, okay? And it makes, this is the energy that makes you feel the most vulnerable, you know? It's a very shameful energy. It's a very, you know, hidden, mysterious energy of our sexuality that, you know, maybe we are aware of, but we don't like to look at it and we like to push it to the side. And maybe a lot of times, most people typically are not aware of their Lilith energy, and it comes out in these very weird, you know, spastic kind of ways. You know, it's a very unexpected energy. So Lilith in astrology is the dark side of your personality, and it is the dark side of your personality, and it's deep within your subconscious. It's the dark side of your subconscious. It's the darkness that lies within your subconscious, that lies within the subconscious of your psyche. This is your shadow self. You know, Lilith in astrology is your shadow self. It's the side of you that when other people see you, you know, they see your rising sign, right? Like, say, for example, I have a Virgo rising. So people see me like a Virgo, whether I have a Virgo sun or not, which I don't. I have a Taurus sun. So people see me like a Virgo. They perceive me as, you know, very studious, very, you know, intelligent, very responsible. And I don't always feel like that because that's not really my personality. My personality is Taurus. And then there's Lilith. There's that dang Lilith. And let's talk about her. Lilith is more of a secret. She's the secret part of your identity that people will never know exists until they really get to mingle with you and get to know you and get in a relationship with you. Like I said, these are your hidden sexual fantasies. Okay? You really need to look into your Lilith if you're curious about your sexual fantasies. If you're curious about why do you think these weird sexual things? Like, where does this even come from? And I have that, you know, I have a Lilith in Cancer, okay? I have that where I have these deep sexual desires and these deep fantasies, and I'm like, ew. Like, this is disgusting. Why do I like this? And I think that's an aspect of ourselves that we won't even ever acknowledge. That we all are low-key kind of gross. We all are low-key kind of disgusting. You can sit up there watching this video and be like, no, I'm not. I'm not nasty. I'm perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You have a part of you that is straight up nasty. And that's why you're watching this video. Subconsciously, you feel you feel inside of yourself. You need to understand why you be fantasizing about that nasty stuff. And your Lilith is why. Okay? Lilith represents lust rather than love. Okay? Lilith is not like Venus. Okay? Lilith isn't even a planet. Let's start off by saying that. In astrology, yes, astrology is the study of the stars, the galaxy. Lilith is none of that. Lilith is apparently an asteroid or a dark void in the sky. Lilith is a point, okay, in the sky. Lilith is not a planet. And she represents lust. She represents carnal desire, desire of the flesh. She represents all things taboo. Taboo. The things that you know deep down inside you want to talk about, but you won't talk about it because you're scared people are going to judge you. You're scared people are going to think that you're crazy or you're gross or you're disgusting, so you don't talk about it. So I'm going to make a video for each individual sign with Lilith involving them, and it's going to be a very in-depth video for each zodiac sign because I find that Lilith sign, like when I first started studying astrology, I found the Lilith sign to be the most interesting out of all. I was like, whoa, like I thought the moon sign was deep. Like when I first started studying astrology, I was like, I thought the moon sign was deep. Wait till you get to Lilith, boo boo. Wait till you get to Lilith and Chiron. Those are one of the deepest aspects in astrology. And the thing is that Lilith doesn't care how attractive you are. Lilith doesn't care how popular you are. Lilith doesn't care how high your status is. Lilith just is. Okay? And it is different in men than it is in women. So it is a little bit different, you know, when it comes to gender, you know, when it comes to Lilith in astrology. And I want to first say, you know, being a part of the LGBT community, being a bisexual woman, I know that is going to be a little bit different for, you know, people who identify as transgender or, you know, transsexual or things like that. I'm aware that it's going to be a little bit different for you, so I advise you to take it the way that feels most comfortable for you, you know, as far as Lilith, you know, being associated with men a different way than with women. Typically, Lilith in a man's chart represents the forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit. It is a woman he is so attracted to, but he is also terrified of. That's how Lilith manifests in the chart of a man. He's very much attracted to this woman, like, oh, she's so fine, she's so sexy. He's attracted to her confidence, right? Like, he's attracted to that energy she gives off. He's attracted to her confidence, her seductive energy, her seductive face. She's so seductive. She's so sensual, so smooth, and he just loves how confident and how sexy she is. But he also fears her because he fears that she could potentially lure him in and take something from him. That is how Lilith manifests in the chart of a man. Because a man subconsciously understands, right? A man subconsciously understands that a woman can be very, very dangerous. You don't have to have physical strength. You don't have to have muscles. You don't have to be a man. You don't have to have balls to be dangerous. You could just have a certain level of confidence to your beauty, a certain level of cleverness to your beauty, and you got him. You got him right by the balls. He's intimidated. He's scared. So that is how Lilith manifests in the chart of a man. In the woman, it manifests more as her revenge energy. Because Lilith was very upset that she couldn't be a certain way with Adam. She was upset that she couldn't dominate and be who she wanted to be. She had to submit to him, like, submit to this fool? What? And so this is very much a revenge energy when it comes to women. And I'm going to go deeper into this when it comes to each individual sign. You'll get a more of a deeper taste of what I mean when I say revenge. This is how you seek revenge as a woman. And it could be with your husband, your boyfriend, your lovers, whoever. It could be with your female lovers, your male lovers, it doesn't matter. But this is how you seek revenge when it comes to your sexuality. This is also your darker aspects of your sexuality and the, kinky ways that you express your sexuality in the bedroom that nobody would ever know about. This is the way that you seduce people. This is the, manipulative side of you that you would not show to other people. A side of you where you can use your strength and your power to get what you want because you have a Lilith in, say, Leo, for example. And you can use that, very confident energy of Leo to get what you want, to get your attention, or whatever it is you desire. Lilith is very dangerous if you are not aware of it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you today on the explanation of Lilith in astrology. Hit that notification bell, all right? Hit that notification bell so that you can get notified for Lilith in Aries, Lilith in Leo, Lilith in Taurus, Lilith in Pisces, and all of those videos, okay? And hit this thumbs up button right here, yeah, hit the thumbs up button, and also share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to this channel, and subscribe to my other channel called Itty Bitty Black Alien. I love you all. Bye bye.